Hey there guys, and welcome to another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. My opponent this time is, crap, I forgot to look it up before. Hang on. My opponent is electivire2405. There we go. Apologies for the minor bit of unprofessionalism, but whatever. He leads with Darmanitan, and because it outspeeds my Tornadus, it is obviously a Choice Scarf Darmanitan. I don't know why I didn't switch out Tornadus, because have you ever seen a Darmanitan that doesn't have a Choice Scarf? It's like the only item the thing uses. Anyway, bring Cobalion in, because he's locked into Rock Slide and Cobalion gives no shits. But he switches out into Espeon. I completely forgot that he had an Espeon. Luckily though, I kind of thought maybe he's going to bring in a counter to Cobalion, so I Volt switched out. So bring in Gourgeist. Nice and shiny. It's also the biggest size. I don't think anyone ever really bothers with any Gourgeist that isn't the biggest size. Anyway, he gets rid of Espeon, brings Darmanitan back in again. Obviously fearing the Shadow Sneak. Maybe it was a bit too obvious. Maybe I should have gone for Leech Seed or something else. And I have no clue why I stayed in. I figured, okay, he's probably gonna go for Flare Blitz. And maybe the recoil could help me take out the Darmanitan or something. Because this team I have here didn't really have anything on it that can deal with Darmanitan really well. Sadly, Flare Blitz recoil doesn't kill him. So bring in Keldeo. He's locked into Flare Blitz, maybe Keldeo can take one. But instead he switches Darmanitan straight out into Empoleon. That's probably a pretty decent special wall, but Keldeo has Secret Sword, which hits physical defense, which I don't think is one of Empoleon's strongest suits. Especially not if I get a Calm Mind up. So go for Secret Sword and slice clean through that penguin. I still kind of like Empoleon. They're definitely one of my favorite designs for the water starters. Next he brings in a Manectric. And it is also going to be his Mega Evolution, I believe, if I recall this battle correctly. So I switch out Keldeo, bring in my own Manectric. The one that was on my SGC team, I believe. Yeah, I think that's the case. I think it's the only shiny Manectric I have. Anyway, he Mega Evolves. And did he go for an electric move, is the main question here. No, he did not. I'm gonna assume that he saw this switch coming. So, my Mega Evolve mine, really no reason not to, but it's kind of pointless because his is still going to be faster for this turn, and probably going to be able to kill me off. Unless the special defense boost you get for Mega Evolving is enough to save me here, which is not the case. It's a bit of a bummer. So bring out my Conkeldurr. I believe this is an Assault Vest Conkeldurr, so I figure it might take that Mega Manectric's attacks pretty well. Switches out, brings in Politoed. Oh boy. That's not gonna be good. Go for Drain Punch on the switch. And it does a decent amount of damage to the Politoed. And it's a red card. Now that's pretty cool, I don't see that item very often. Get forced to bring Cobalion out. And then he switches out. I don't know, maybe he thought Volt Switch was going to do massive damage. Instead he brings Conkeldurr in. He's a shiny. I don't really like Conkeldurr's shiny colors. His regular colors aren't really that awesome either. But I'd say the purple kind of fits him better than the red. So a Volt Switch, bring Keldeo out. I figure, hey, rain is up. Hydro Pump. This is going to be good. And then it lives. I'm thinking maybe this is an Assault Vest Conkeldurr as well. I mean, my Keldeo, I think it's Timid, max special attack. Hydro Pump, Stab, in Rain. Don't really think a Conkeldurr should be able to survive that. So, probably an Assault Vest set. Anyway, he Mach Punches, takes me out. So, Cobalion, I don't really have much left here. I think Cobalion and maybe something else. Goes for another Mach Punch as I Sacred Sword. Hopefully it'll take him out. But no, he barely lives. Bloody hell, Cobalion. I need more attack investment on this thing. Even though attacking isn't really what it's supposed to do. So he goes for another Mach Punch. It's not going to take me out though, because it's not strong enough unless you got a critical hit. And then I Volt Switch. Not really sure why I did that. Maybe he's going for Sacred Sword. It would have been smarter because now I'm giving him the switch in advantage. So bring out my Conkeldurr again, as he comes out with his Espeon. Yeah, that's going to be a problem, because I don't think this Conkeldurr set has anything that can hit Espeon super effectively. He goes for Psychic. Does about half. That's pretty impressive. So the Assault Vest on Conkeldurr definitely works, but then Thunder Punch doesn't KO, and I give up.